Oatmeal. Again. Every day.
So I bought a microphone exclusively so I could film all of my videos from about 50 feet away from the camera. So everything from here forward on this channel will be at 50-foot minimum. This feels like a great shot for everyone that's watching. We're going on a little run tonight, probably a 6-ish mile. I haven't decided. I might do some threshold work, might end up doing a longer slow run. I will decide before we take off. I don't know yet. I didn't do anything yesterday. I took a rest day yesterday, and the day before that was a fairly easy day as well. So I've kind of caught back up. So I should have plenty of stamina for a good run. So let's go for a run. Like I said, going on a run, probably, I don't know, I haven't decided between 6 mile or a threshold. Either way, planning on pushing a little bit tonight. Even if I do a 6 mile run, then I'll probably end up trying to do something that is a little bit higher intensity. Even if it is 6 mile, I might not do exclusively zone 2. If I do some threshold stuff, I'll probably do a pretty good, you know what, I think I'm going to do threshold, and then I'll work out after. I'll do threshold work, and then I'll do some weights after that. That'll give me a good blend, and yeah, that'll be good. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do threshold work. We'll do this threshold. We'll do 15 minutes at 8-minute pace-ish, 10 minute before, 10 minute after. Sounds perfect. All right, we just had an amazing run. We did a threshold interval. It's just a single big interval in the middle of a warm up and a cool down. So we did a total of 4.12 miles at an average pace of 9:08, which for me is already awesome, because anything around 9 for me is that's awesome. My average heart rate was 148, which feels great as well, to have an average heart rate of 148 during a big threshold interval. All right, we're going to pull the stats out, and we're going to check out and see what it said that we did. All right, so it looks like I actually just set a PR in the 5K, which I was not expecting. I did a 15-minute interval, 16-minute interval in the middle at like 8 minutes, so it equated to around a little over 2 miles, I guess. All right, so I got a new fastest 5K and a new fastest 10 mile. I'm sorry, 2 mile. Wow, this went to 10 mile really quickly. So my 2 mile was a 16:31. So 8:15 per mile, and my new fastest 5K, 27:26. So I finally broke 28, that's awesome. I was not expecting to do that on this workout. I wasn't even pushing for a full 5K, so that's amazing. Averaging 8:50 a mile, so under 9 for a full 5K. That is crazy for me. That is amazing. I'm so excited about that. So my max was 160. Max heart rate was 163. If I'm not mistaken, let me go see what my mile PR is right now, because I'm going to be totally honest with you. I'm not sure. I know what my 1 mile PR is. Let's see. My 1 mile PR is 7:54. So I was really not that far off of my 1 mile PR. When did I set the 1 mile PR? So I set my 1 mile PR of 7:54 last year in August 25th, which is not far off of the half Ironman that I did last year. So that means I'm pretty much peak. But like I said, I actually haven't said this yet, I feel like I am not far off of my fitness of right where I was at right before the half Ironman. So, and I haven't even started my training block. My training block starts in 2 weeks now, right at 2 weeks. I think this is my last. I've got one more Monday after this, and then my week starts May the 5th. So I feel very good. I feel like I'm in shape in comparison to where I was before the half Ironman. I feel great. I am really excited to get started on the actual training block. I'm excited to get rolling with some more rigid stuff. This has been great, and I feel really good. My knee feels like it is totally back to normal. My heart rate is feeling really good. Everything is going smoothly. I want to knock on some wood here, because heaven knows that I do not want to end up running into any injury issues. That's the only thing that I'm scared of, is any kind of an injury. If I run into any kind of injury, I'm really concerned about that. But we're already signed up for Chattanooga 2025 full Ironman. So even if I get injured, I'm going to go get out there and I'm going to swim and I'm going to bike and I'm going to run and we're going to try to finish, even if I get injured, because we've already paid for it now. So yeah, that's super exciting. New 5K PR. That's amazing. I just over it was about, I don't know, 2 years ago, 1.5 year ago, 2 year ago, whenever, not super long ago, when I ran my first 5K I'd ever ran in my entire life. And this was not like an organized 5K. This was literally just me going out in my neighborhood in South Carolina and saying, I'm going to run 3.1 miles. And I ran, I want to say 36, 37 minutes. And I was just absolutely to the moon excited that I was able to even just go that far. I didn't run the whole thing. I walked the majority of it. I maybe ran like a mile out of that full 3.1 miles. And I was ecstatic. So just doing this right here, breaking 28 minutes on that is that's pretty awesome. I never in my life would have thought that I would ever have been here. And I am so excited. That is super, super cool. So we're going to get a little weight workout in now that I'm all pumped up. I feel great. I feel like I could still run a lot. But that's good. I want to be able to. I want to end my workouts now feeling like I can run a bunch. I want to be able to. Oh, I want to be able to run a bunch and not be exhausted afterwards and feel like I'm killing myself. So, once again, amazing run, new 5K PR. Let's get strong now. I've been starting all of my workouts with chest here recently because my chest is one of my weakest sections 10 times over. It always has been my entire life. My chest has always been very weak compared to the rest of my body. I don't know why. Probably because I knew that it was weak and then I always just didn't like working it out because it was embarrassing. I don't really care anymore. So it's definitely been getting stronger. So I think we're gonna focus on a little chest work today. Yeah, I think I've always, like I said, I've always been a little bit weaker in my chest stuff. It's just my whole life I've always been a little bit weaker on chest. So we're gonna start with chest. I do like I've been doing. Like I said, my workouts here recently, because I'm doing a ton of running and biking and stuff. I don't really mess with my legs that much. Once again, I think I should. I'm starting to feel like I should probably maybe work my legs out a little bit more, but I'm not. So right now, all I'm doing is all of my upper body. Essentially, when I do come in here and I do weights, I'm thinking I need to do some light leg stuff as well, maybe some heavy leg stuff, so just some low rep, high weight leg stuff. We're going to we might start experimenting with that. Not today, just because I ran. I'm always going to come up with an excuse, but not today. So we're just going to do some regular old upper body today. Probably start with chest, go to back, a little more chest, a little more back, and then I'll start moving into my arms, shoulders, and then core. That's probably the order that we'll go in. We do kind of a push-pull, and then I focus on some specific muscles that they've already been hit a good bit inside of those more compound movements. Then I try to focus on those a little bit more, give me a little bit more action. All right, so we've got a health challenge. It's been going on actually for the last few weeks at my work, and this week our challenge is to incorporate interval training in every single one of our workouts this week. So I'll be doing intervals on the bike today. Probably going to do like some 2 minutes of like zone 1 minute zone 5 intervals. So like absolute full sprint for a full minute, and then just slow pedaling easy just to catch my breath for 2 minutes, and then we'll do that. Probably going to work that after like 10-minute warm up. We'll do as many of those as we pretty much probably can, and then cool down a little bit after that. So hopefully that goes well. I'm going to monitor my heart rate the whole time and see what kind of results we end up with. But yeah, so let's get to work. All right, we are done. We did 2x1 intervals, so that was 1 minute on, I say zone 5. On the bike, it's pretty much impossible for me to get to my zone 5. So it's really just 1 minute of all out as fast as you can possibly go, and then 2 minute cool down. And then we did that 5 times. So we did a warm up and a cool down. My legs are absolutely blown out now. They are destroyed. So that means it was a good thing though. We've got the Carolina Hurricanes game on. They are in game 2. Third period starts in 3 minutes. So we're going to try to get in the shower and get right back down here so we can catch the end of this game. And hopefully the Canes will go 2-0 right here. First 2 games of this series. And hope maybe we'll make it all the way to Stanley Cup. Let's see. Sometimes I have to go out after I rode the bike and I take the trash out in this, and I just know that there are people looking at me out the window like, why in the world is this guy wearing a wrestling singlet to go and take the trash out? But I don't care.